I'm unbeatable, I'm unbeatable, I'm unbeatable.
I'm unbeatable. Couple minutes on the score. Every time they wanna clash, the winners kicking through the door. I am unbeatable. Chances running out of stock, and we're running out the clock. I fail once, never stop. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah.
It's time for Tea Time Hoops here on the British Basketball League YouTube channel, and we have a classic in store as the Surrey Scorchers host the Plymouth City Patriots. In a very busy week, Plymouth played yesterday and Surrey will play again tomorrow. So far this season, this has been a compelling series. Surrey may be 3-0 up, but no game has been decided by more than 6 points. And two fellas who love a game going down to the wire is Tahir Hajat and former Plymouth Raider Ant Rowe.
Thank you very much, Jeanette. Welcome to British Basketball League Championship action. The Surrey Scorchers taking on the Plymouth City Patriots at the Surrey Sports Park in Guildford. My name is Tahir Hajat and I am joined by Anthony Rowe for today's game. It's 3-0 for the Surrey Scorchers against the Plymouth City Patriots. The final time to meet in this season, Rowe, is going to be a good one.
Well, we've had the crackers of a games those last three, so I'm thinking much of the same for today. It's a must-win for the Plymouth City Patriots, though. They've only had 4 wins in league play all year. If they've got any hope of getting in the top 8, the playoffs, they must win today.
Well, let's find out how these teams will line up ahead of today's action. Starting with the Surrey Scorchers, 2 new signings not in the lineup today. Justin Robinson, Josh Steele, Saquon Jameson, Padilla Wang and Abdul Mohammed is the starting 5 for the Surrey Scorchers. Their opponents today coming after a double-double. They lost last night in Leicester. LVC Dusha, Joe Hart, Jacob Wiley, TJ Atwood and Spencer Levi will start for the Plymouth City Patriots. But let's take a little closer look at some of these rosters, starting with Saquon Jameson from the Surrey Scorchers.
The 6'8" centre is a rebounding machine. He's the second leading rebounder in the league this year. He's a walking double-double, and I do not exaggerate when I say that. 9 points and 9.5 rebounds per game. He's coming off a huge game in the loss at Leicester Riders. 20 points, 10 rebounds on that one. They're going to need him to play well and battle against the opposing centre, Spencer Levi.
Well, you've said his name already. Tell us a little bit more about him.
Well, we have another rebounding machine. The 6'8" centre from St. Louis, Missouri, is the 3rd leading rebounder in the league. He averaged a double-double in college and professionally in Belgium and Holland, and they're going to need him to continue with his impressive 8 points per game, 9 rebounds here, and his physicality in order for them to win the game today.
Well, we're live on the British Basketball League YouTube channel and on TikTok and on Twitch. The coaches are ready. I hope you're ready too. We'll be back right after the break. Welcome to the Surrey Sports Park once again. Referees are ready there. David Griffin, Tahir Akar and Daniel Cox are officials for the afternoon in this game between the Surrey Scorchers and the Plymouth City Patriots. A must-win game for both franchises, more so for the Plymouth City Patriots. If they have any hopes of making the playoffs this year, they need to start finding wins, and quickly. It's going to be a tough ask after a road loss against the Leicester Riders last night. The Surrey Scorchers have hit some good form in recent weeks, so let's find out if they can capitalise on that and take a 4-0 sweep of the Plymouth City Patriots this season. My name is Ty Hadja, alongside Anthony Rowe. We are live on the British Basketball League YouTube channel, British Basketball League TikTok and on Twitch. Let us know your thoughts and comments as this game goes on. Anthony Rowe, we're ready for this game, aren't we?
We are indeed, and I'm hoping for much of the same as what we've seen from these two clubs. You mentioned that they could go 4-0 to here. You don't ever want to lose to a team 4 times in one season, so for pride, for playoffs, Plymouth have to win this game today.
Justin Robinson, he loses control, comes off his leg, and the opponent's looking for a backcourt violation, but the loss of control means that won't happen. Josh Steele fires it up for 3, and there is the first triple. How many times are we used to seeing Surrey start games like that?
Oh, and that's it, great pass, but Josh Steele is a guy you never want to help off. Joe Hart should have been a little bit closer there and make him run off the line.
Here is Wiley. He had 22 points last night against the Leicester Riders. Foul is called, and 2 shots to come now. Here is that triple. Josh Steele in the corner. Joe Hart just trying to close out, but too little, too late.
It's a great find, though, from Paddy at Wang as well. He's penetrated in the middle there and got the defenders to commit. And what that's done is it's got his teammate, that open shot, Josh Steele in the corner. And Paddy at Wang, one to watch as well. Last game, 15 points, 12 assists, and already we've seen him with good vision there, getting Josh Steele involved.
Wiley on the line. Chance to make it 2 out of 2. As he knocks down the second, Coach Paul James with the applause. As Justin Robinson brings up the ball for Surrey's attempt to reorganise themselves and find them. Another good shot. There's that pass out to the corner for Steele. Robinson, hesitation on that, will pull up for the short floater. Dusha does enough to contest that shot. Atwood goes to the spin, onto the right hand, and the foul will be called on the floor. No basket.
I don't think Atwood agrees there. He was hoping for a little bit of a continuation, but that's what Atwood can do. He's really good at picking the ball up in the perimeter and able to attack. And you can see he's got good balance, good strength, and he spins back in the middle. A lot of contact there. Nice and easy call for the referee early in this game.
Inside Atwood. Goes up this time and will get 2 shots. Heads to the free throw line. One of the shining lights of this team this year at Road, TJ Atwood. He leads the league in field goal made, despite the record for the Plymouth City Patriots this season. You know, he's really brought something that could see his professional career develop in next year.
No, I agree with you. I think he's been excellent for them this year. He's been the consistent pillar as well, where the teams had turbulence at times. And this is a team as well that hasn't had a lot off their bench. They're the last in 18 points per game in bench points per game. And Atwood leads the league in minutes per game. So he's someone that shoulders that burden quite heavily.
Justin Robinson spilt it here. Dusha collects it for the Patriots. Wiley at the elbow. Nice pass to Levi. He goes to the right hand. One to watch, Rowe.
Wow, good patience there and good energy from the Plymouth Patriots. Uncharacteristic error there from Justin Robinson, turning the ball over there in the danger area, and Plymouth benefit.
He also had that little spiller.
Yeah, start of the game.
Yeah. Jameson is inside, going blow for blow with Spencer Levi.
That's going to be a really interesting matchup, the battle of the bigs there. And Shaquan Jameson, someone high on confidence. 20 points, 10 rebounds in that loss against the Leicester Riders.
Here's Dusha up top, waits for the screen for Levi, re-screen. Slips through it, Levi. Dusha goes all the way and high off the glass. And when he came and played last night in Leicester, he stuffed the stat sheet. You know, he had, I believe, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, put some points on the board as well. He really does facilitate a lot as Paddy Wang gets the great find and the finish.
Wow, Jameson attracted the double team there, which meant Paddy Wang was wide open. for the easiest of finishes, but good vision there from Shaquan Jameson. Big guys sometimes struggle to pass out with that double team.
They definitely have a strong rapport off the court as well. Padilla Wang, Shaquan Jameson actually bumped into them at the London Lions when they were in Euro Cup action. Their final group stage game, and they were there chilling, watching the game together, and so it's nice to see that they had the rapport off the court as well. I'd like to think that's what helped fuel that play a little bit.
Oh, it's so important. You know, look, you don't all have to be best friends, but, you know, if you've got relationships that stem beyond the court, it certainly helps, especially when you go through difficult periods of time, which all clubs do at their different degrees. And I think if you've got individuals that have that connection, look at this, great pass. And Paddy Wang, so athletic, it makes it look so easy.
Well, here he is on the three-point line, left-hand corner. Head fake to drive baseline. Steele is in the opposite side. Behind the back over to Mohammed. He's going to drive strong, and that's a tough take. He almost gets the friendly roll. The foul will be called. Foul will be called, I believe, on number 15 is what I saw the official show there, but I might be...
Yeah, foul on Atwood there. A lot of contact. Good patience from Surrey. They had a couple penetrations and kicks there. They didn't force the issue. They were patient and they got something good.
Will be Atwood's first personal. Coach Lloyd Gardner there with his team. Always looks so, you know, slick in those blazers, Ro. I think we got the memo.
I was
We're
going
in
to
the
say
same colour today.
Dark navy blue all the way today.
It's not to say Paul James ain't got swagger. We know he's got swagger too.
Well, he's so experienced, he doesn't need the memo. He does what he wants.
Yeah, he does what he wants as Dusha fires up the three. Rebounded now by Mohammed. Scorchers pushing forward. Robinson. Three ball for Robinson. That's money. Justin Robinson from downtown.
Goodness me, and that's a difficult shot as well. Joe Hart, I thought, was equal to him. Really good contest, but Justin Robinson, bottom of the net.
Offensive foul called here. And that will be called on Wiley.
Well, one of Wiley's key strengths is one of his weaknesses as well. He's got that energy and strength to be able to attack at will, but that can also be detrimental, especially when you're out of control like he was on that occasion there, picking up an offensive foul.
Full court pressure here between Dusha and Robinson. It's worked a couple of times for him early on here. Robinson able to offload the possession, gets it back here.
We thought about it, didn't he?
He did think about pulling the trigger there. Skipped across, Padilla Wang. He'll go for three. And a rebound for Wiley underneath the Plymouth basket. Trying to look for that matchup here between Wang and Atwood. Atwood trying to find the step through between the defenders, couldn't get it. Three ball goes up. Jameson holding off Levi. Gets the defensive rebound. Padilla Wang on the side of the floor, no good. Hart has it now.
Plymouth did a good job of getting bodies back there, made things difficult for Paddy Wang.
Oof. Joe Hart will not want to watch that one back.
Yeah, that was way off the mark, wasn't it? He didn't look comfortable or set, did he?
Oh, he's a prolific three-point shooter.
Yep.
If you check the scout report, that's what you're going to be hoping to deter him from doing. But in that shot there, way off to the left for Joe Hart. He gets his warm-up jersey to take a seat on the bench. Mason Faulkner's into the game. Also, Terrell Green. There is ammunition coming off this Patriots bench.
There is, and they need it. As I said, it's the worst producing bench in the league in terms of points per game. And someone like Green, he could get 18 points by himself. He's very talented.
Atwood, great post work against Padilla Wang. That matchup is something they seem to want to isolate here. Get Atwood in the post against Padilla Wang and let his skill and expertise take advantage.
That's exactly it. Atwood, more of a... oh, goodness me, good finish there from Abdul Mohammed there. It's not the first time he's took it strong to the hole today. Obviously, the first time he get clobbered by Atwood. This time, great pass as well. Surrey Scorchers really are putting on a clinic in terms of passing.
And one play. Heads to the line, 5 minutes on the clock in the first. Substitution, checking in. Levi steps back onto the floor. And there's 2 fouls now, I believe, on Wiley. And Mohammed completes the three-point play. Heading into that timeout territory now. Double team high up on the court. Can he get the pass to Green? No, he can't. Mohammed with the interception. Throws it off the back of Jameson. Levi just about keeps it alive. Faulkner, and he falls to the floor, holding on to his leg. I'm hoping he's okay here.
It looked like a really weird fall, didn't it?
It's almost like his weight came from underneath him. We're going to have a quick break, though, and we'll be back with you very shortly, and hopefully Mason Faulkner will be back onto his feet in that time. Concern for the Plymouth City Patriots as Mason Faulkner hits the deck after driving to the basket. We did notice it was quite an awkward fall, and hoping that he's well and a speedy recovery if it is an injury that's going to affect him participating in the rest of this game or any future games at all. As he takes a breather on the sideline coming out of this timeout, the Surrey Sports Park medical team dealing with the injury. Well, it's a great start to this game generally, Ro. Fast-paced, exciting. Plymouth City Patriots, they started similarly against the Leicester Riders. In fact, they got the lead early doors in this one, but it's maintaining that and running out of steam. That seems to be their issue. Yeah,
there's a lot of basketball to play, obviously, very, very early stages of this game. But no, I like the way that both teams just went at each other as well. They utilised certain individuals outward. They've really looked to go through him offensively. But Surrey Scorchers, the way they're sharing the basketball, looks really, really crisp.
Well, we are ready to get the action back underway here. Jules Dangakodo will go to the free throw line after the foul. The substitute that comes into him, the substitute that comes in for the injured player will then take the free throw. He makes the first of those free throws, missed the second. Justin Robinson in possession now for the Surrey Scorchers. Ogudengbe's also checked into the game. Here's Jameson underneath the basket. And that is out of bounds. Little toe on the line as the Plymouth City Patriots get that back. Green deflected away by Ogudengbe, doing the defensive dirty work there, Ro.
Yeah, and those are the things that you're going to need to do in order to stay competitive in this game.
Concern now for Coach Paul James. Mason Faulkner is an incredibly important piece of this Plymouth City Patriots roster. And for the Scorchers, Quint Cooper is checked into the game, lights out shooter. And you can see the bench there, trying to let their teammate know, please make sure you get a hand up on him. And Spencer Levi back to the basket.
Good move there over that left shoulder with the right hand finish.
Josh Steele to the right hand off the glass for two.
Way too easy though. Route one didn't really need to do too much. Straight line view to the rim.
Copeland looking inside to Levi again. He kind of fell away from that one on his weak hand.
He had time as well. He was matched up against Quinn Cooper there, who's got a significant size advantage there.
Were you going to say Quinn Cooper's skinny compared to Spencer Levi? Is that what you were going to say? Different somatotypes, I agree.
I'm just happy you're thinking it, Tahir. That's all I'm happy with.
Got to say it how it is. And Jameson's going to fire up a triple, and that rattles in and out. Coach Lloyd Gardner, hand on his head. I'm sure he would have told him not to shoot too many of those. Dangakodo. The escape pass out to Green, catch and shoot, back of the iron, rebounded by Copeland. Chopping it up between the legs, mid-range rattles in and out into the hands of Ogadengbi.
Oh, not great looks there for Plymouth on that. Those couple of offenses, both contested, lack of ball movement.
Quinn Cooper's quick three is no good either. Scoreless spell for both of these teams. 2 minutes 45 here in the first. Outward. Copeland. Waits for the screen. Green slips through the defenders. Copeland pulls at mid-range. Still no good.
Wow, barren period here. But Copeland, one of the latest addition for this Plymouth team. He's been able to come in and inject some offense.
Jameson stops the drought. Inside look for him. He's putting points on the boards early doors here.
Yeah, they need to look to establish him as well. Again, player high on confidence. He was 8 for 10 from the field last game out. So I would look for those high percentage shots in and around the rim, those ones that we know Jameson can finish.
Outward. One-on-one with Ogadengbi. That's the half turn, fade away, easy money.
So talented. Atwood has that ability, and he plays like he's from the 80s and 90s. He really likes that back down, closer jump shot.
Remember those years, do you, Brother Rowe? Back to basket now with Jameson against Levi. He goes to the half turn, and then he goes to the hook shot, which rolls off the back of the rim. Copeland again between the legs, couldn't quite find his route to the destination. And now an interception here for Steele. Andrew Lawrence ahead of him. Lawrence with the easy lay-in for two. And that's exactly what Surrey Scorchers will be needing to push out this lead.
Easy play there, and bad decision from Copeland. It turns the ball over in a terrible position there, and the mismatch down low. Levi again was guarded by Quinn Cooper, but couldn't take advantage of it.
Another steal for the Scorchers. Ogadengbi, Lawrence, Jameson taking off right hand, good to go. Is the timeout coming? I don't think so. Paul James is going to let this quarter play out. Surrey going on a run. Levi. Kickball violation there.
Plymouth are in trouble here. They just look uninspired on the offensive end, and Copeland's trying to make something happen, but it's high risk strategy. He's over dribbling the ball, vulnerable to turnovers. We've seen it already happen, which leads to a breakaway easy layup for Surrey Scorchers.
Here's the inbound. Copeland trying to stop the bleeding, and finally gets one of those mid-range shots to fall.
It's a tough shot. He makes it. It's a really difficult one, but they really needed that.
Lawrence. Clock winding down here at the end of the first. Okosieme tries to set the screen. Quinn Cooper off the dribble. Quinn Cooper, and he draws the foul there off Copeland. Used his bodies well there, Ro.
He did really well. Obviously, the pump fake gets him that space to drive. And Copeland's trying to jump straight up there, but he's all in his space. Good move from Cooper.
Cooper makes the first of those two free throws. This season, Quinn Cooper averaging just under 9 points per game. He is a 92% free throw shooter. Last few seconds of this one then, Jules Dangakodo goes all the way on the money. Big play for Jules Dangakoto, a much-needed bucket. It's only a 4-point game, but it seems like Surrey is in control. We'll find out how this all unfolds at the end of the break. Coach Lloyd Garner will be happy with his team start, putting 25 points on the board, but he won't be happy allowing Plymouth City Patriots to put up 21. A reminder, Jeanette mentioned the stat earlier on, and Ant Rowe has it written in his notes. This game has never been a difference more than 6 points this season as TJ Atwood continues to score the ball. He's 100% from the field right now, 10 points personal.
Wow, what a start from him. Oh no, that's such a frustrating error from, if they hug it out, which is good to see, but you got two players going for the same rebound. You love the commitment, you love the hunger, but that, ladies and gentlemen, is an unforced error, and Surrey Scorchers will get an opportunity here to capitalise.
Cooper didn't have quite enough room to get his shot off in time. Lawrence comes with the handoff, going downhill now. Andrew Lawrence, he had a little bit of an angle there, but slowly fading towards the baseline. Green, opposite side of the floor. Hop, skip, and a step towards the basket. Levi trying to tip it in. Teo with the energy, with the bounce. Cooper's wide open there in the corner, and that's only going to result in one thing.
Wow, you called it, I think, before he even shot the ball to you. You knew where he was going to be and what he was going to do. It's high on the scout report. You cannot allow Cooper and Josh Steele any open locks in this game. When Surrey Scorchers shoot the ball, they're going to shoot volume from the three-point line, and when their percentage is half decent, they put themselves in a position to win the game.
Levi tips that one in, but TJ Atwood is human and misses his first shot of the game.
Even still results in a basket, doesn't it? Him driving and penetrating, being aggressive, gets his teammate Levi a easy tip in.
And he gets a rebound on the opposite side of the floor, his third rebound of the game.
Wow, Koda's done really well there.
Copeland goes to the spin, just a little bit too much on the finish. Ball rolls off the rim. Green, catch and shoot straight away, immediate for him.
He is not shy to pull that trigger. When he's making it, he's such an asset. But that was a really difficult shot there.
Nice pass there from Steele, just a little bit over the shoulder of Ogasieme. Otherwise, it was showtime. Here's Copeland in the corner for three now. They need it, and he's got it. Cam Copeland with the knockdown, and he's going to force the timeout now from the Surrey Scorchers as Plymouth City Patriots tie up the game, Ro.
What a response for the Plymouth City Patriots coming into this second quarter. Mason Faulkner's gone down, left the game from injury in that first quarter, remember, so they haven't had much time to adapt. But here's the three before Quinn Cooper getting left wide open in the corner. There's only one result there, and Atwood, great look here. Pass over the shoulder to Copeland, who's came in the game. He's been very aggressive, hasn't he? He's been trying to change the tempo of this game, taking it upon himself. And that'll be
his 5th point of the game.
5 points for him, wow, off the bench.
I mean, 1 for 5, 2 for 5 from the field. He is really applying himself. He wants to score the ball, and he's not letting his misses phase him. That's important, that's key in making sure that you can make a difference. But just TJ Atwood right now, bro, he's making all the difference in this game. Yes, he's putting the ball in the basket. He created the 3-point opportunity there. He's getting rebounds and defensively trying to make things work. Of course, without Mason Faulkner, this is a tough task after a double header nonetheless.
Yeah.
And you can see he's clearly frustrated. Don't forget, there's more action coming up later. Bristol Flyers taking on the Cheshire Phoenix at 8 o'clock. With myself and Aunt Rowe, that's going to be an incredible clash. We've gone from a lower end of the table clash to a top end of the table clash. But it doesn't matter in the British Basketball League. All of the games are inciting unbeatable action. Make sure you like and subscribe on the British Basketball League YouTube channel. Here is Justin Robinson coming out of the timeout. Jameson. In the corner, Mohammed. That's a rebound there for Dusha. I wasn't quite sure if Plymouth City Patriots could hang with the Surrey Scorchers coming off the double-double. They really are showing. I wasn't right to think that. Travel violation called underneath the rim for Levi.
Well, you still might be right. There's obviously a lot of this game left, and I think the difficult position that Plymouth are in, they played less than 24 hours ago. You know, 7:30 tip-off yesterday in the Midlands, and they're now down in Surrey. 5 p.m. tip-off, so it's a really difficult turnaround. Again, bodies down. We saw Mason Faulkner, excuse me, leave the game. So, you know, let's see how that fares. You know, will it be a sense of, look, worried against us? We'll figure out a way to get it done, or will they run out of gas?
Here's Green. He goes to the right hand. Foul called for him. He's frustrated because he feels like he should have made the layup.
Yeah, agreed. But oh, it's good. It's a positive move. He hasn't settled for a contested three, which he has done in this game so far. This time he takes it all the way to the rim, and he's done the hard part. You think, yep, that's a play you'd want that back to finish.
Well, he's going to get to the line. Chance to put Plymouth City Patriots into the lead. And he does exactly that with his first free throw. Chance for number 2.
Green was someone who joined this team late this year as well, and it was positive for them that he'd had some British Basketball League experience before. He played for Glasgow Rocks and now Caledonia Gladiators, so he understands the league and what's required. So he's able to come right in and start producing straight away.
Oh, nice block there from Copeland on the defensive end. Joe Hart now has to deal with Shaquan Jameson and couldn't quite do it as Jameson gets the foul, and one is going to go to the line.
Just a man at work down there. Shaquan Jameson started this game really positively. 8 points personal for him now already, and a little bit of a lucky bounce back. That ball fell right into his hands like he was a magnet. But he will not be questioning that. He took full advantage of it.
See if he can convert from the free throw line. Not the best free throw shooter. Shaquan Jameson, he'll make that one. But he shoots around 60% from the free throw line. That's his 30th made free throw of the season. Foul is called here as Joe Hart will step to the sideline, ready to inbound. Dusha. Hart tries to find Levi, short corner there with the bounce pass, kick ball violation. Mohammed just gets his foot in the way. Now in line ball for the Plymouth City Patriots. Let's see the set. Weren't quite ready for that. The clock was running. Levi had to just receive. Gets it back to Dusha. Rotation now out to Hart. Copeland on the pump fake. Foul called here on the floor. Justin Robinson immediately points his hand in the air. So he claims the foul for himself. Green. Dusha throws it up to Levi. Alley-oop layup.
Beautiful play there, and we see Dusha's ability to see that before it actually happens is one of his superpowers.
I think alley-oop dunks overrated. Why not do any more alley-oop layups? I think that's a thing now. Set the train. I want to be like Spencer Levi. In fact, I've always been like Spencer Levi. I've never been able to catch an alley-oop in my life. Here's Green. He misses the shot. Rebounded by that man. Jameson putting up the boards once again. Quinn Cooper, catch and shoot. If you make a mistake on the other end of the floor, Surrey are one of the teams that are going to punish you for it.
They are, and again, they're going to get their volume. Three-pointers up, currently 4 for 11, so relatively healthy percentage so far.
And Green will capitalize on getting to the basket this time with the left hand.
And he finishes as well, which, again, you saw his frustrations a few plays before when he missed at the rim.
Jameson, hand off to Lawrence. The screen comes. Jameson and Dusha battling in it out. And hopefully Dusha will be called for that foul. I mean, it's a little bit of one of those situations. We can discuss it shortly, but we'll be back right after the break. Jordan Hunt on the baseline supporting his team. And what a cute little British Basketball League Championship supporter that is. And what a road journey that must have been to take that young one to the Surrey Scorchers game.
Couple milk breaks, mate, they'll be fine.
Onto the right hand, Andrew Lawrence for 2. Yeah, a couple milk breaks. Out of bounds. And now Scorchers will get it back. 4:45 on the clock. Just need to keep with them until half-time.
Yeah, that's not a good sequence of events from Plymouth here. A really poor defensive effort there with Lawrence getting to the rim very easily and then sloppy turnover.
Inside, Jameson, call that double digits.
Very easy offense at the moment for Scorchers, and Jameson is just prolific.
He gets better each game. I see him.
His confidence is sky high, and you can just see it in his area of play.
Copeland, a little overstretch of the knee there, hobbled away. Joe Hart pulls up to the free throw line. A rebound for Jameson. Rebound number 6. Could be finishing up with his season average by half-time at this point. Foul is called on number 4. offensive foul called on Lawrence. Oh. Yeah, right, stats for the day.
Very healthy stat line so far, and yeah, we called it. We knew it could be a pivotal if those centres performed, and so far Jameson having the better of the two bigs, but it's not without an effort from Levi, who's very impressively put a shift himself. 8 points and 4 rebounds for Spencer Levi so far in this game.
Plymouth City Patriots under 4 minutes remaining in the half. Atwood. A crossover, nice crossover from Atwood. Fades away now for 2. Bobbles around the rim, rebounded by Wang. Mohammed. And Dusha just comes across there. Foul will be called on him. And he's starting to put some fouls in his column on the stat sheet. I believe that's his second personal. Nearly all Plymouth City Patriots have a foul to their name, bar Green and Faulkner and Dangakodo. Spencer Levi with the rebound. Dusha. On the baseline, up top to Joe Hart. Wiley. Wiley fades away. Tough shot. Lawrence. Oh, beautiful move from Andrew Lawrence. Tight finish.
That was beautiful. Throwback. Andrew Lawrence, 6 points personal for him now, and they've all been that way, direction, straight to the rim. No fear.
5-point game. Atwood, jab, step back. Eventually hands it off to Levi, who sends it to Dusha, and that's a delectable pass from Dusha. Levi can't capitalize. Here's Jameson. And a kick ball violation from Jameson. What a great pass from that Dusha that was. Here it is.
Andrew Lawrence, the former Great British international, showing us a little bit of salt and pepper off the glass there.
Salt and pepper. I like that. Ah, here is the Surrey Scorchers new signing, Emeka Abukwelu, the man who played in North Macedonia previously. He played in 13 games, averaged 20.5 points per game, 9.9 rebounds. I guess he's the signing to kind of replace Jordan Hunt. Also spent some time in NCAA Division I action on Kansas Razorbacks. And he was an all-MIAA selection. And I'm sure the Scorchers fans are looking forward to getting him in.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how his game translates to the British Basketball League, and it's interesting as well. You know, they've been waiting weeks for a big man to come in, and Shaquan Jameson has played so well, and you know he's going to have to find minutes now, because with the way Shaquan Jameson's playing, Coach Lord Gardner's going to be giving the majority of the minutes at that centre position to Jameson.
Don't forget, as Wang scores that for 2, they've also signed a young British talent that's not played today, Nenas Cholovinskas, the Hoops Fix All-Star Classic MVP. If you don't know what the Hoops Fix All-Star Classic is the British basketball's biggest junior showcase of basketball under 19s, best players, men and women in the country, and he was the MVP of that tournament just over last summer. He was playing in Reuters Vilnius, and their second team, and has now made the move over to Surrey Scorchers. He is a phenomenal addition, and Scorchers have that youthful element to their lineup and their roster overall anyway.
Wow, you know, reinforcements have arrived for the Scorchers, and you know they're sitting 8 and 15 at the moment. That's 8th in the league table, so they are occupying a playoff berth spot at the moment. But you know, with the talent they've had, they're going to want to keep climbing and seeing if they can grab a higher spot there in this playoffs.
Atwood. Dangakoda back out to Atwood for 3. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, and it's the man, TJ Atwood, the guy who started this game so strong. It's 13 points personal now for him. Leads all scorers.
Jameson inside. He loses possession there, a turnover for him.
It just seemed to fumble it. Sometimes when you already think about what you're going to do when you catch the ball, it defeats the purpose because you haven't caught the ball yet. And you see that and just fumble out of bounds.
You know, oddly, Surrey Scorchers are only up by 2 here.
Yeah.
Plymouth, they're knocking on the door. They haven't had the greatest shooting percentage in this game. 15 for 33 so far. And that's a travel violation called against Josh Steele, who gasps in dismay.
Yeah, it was either a really good move or travel, wasn't it? It's either or, because the defender was stuck in the mud there.
Chance for Plymouth to tie the game once again here, Ro.
That's what you want. When you're the road team, you just want to be in a position.
Forget tying the game, let's take the lead. Joe Hart knocking it down for 3. 34.3 seconds on the clock.
It's a big shot as well. He likes that one coming off the curl screen, catch and shoot. Joe Hart, someone who's came back from a knee injury himself, torn ACL last season. He's a player who's got league experience. No, Andrew Lawrence fouled the 3-point shot, is that?
Bailout there, really, from Jules Dangakodo. 3 free throws to come, undoing all the hard work that Plymouth have done to get back into the lead in this game. Lawrence on the line, and he misses the first.
Oh, he's 80% free throw shooter as well. Yeah, both feet behind the 3-point line. Looks good to me.
Well, now we're at a tied game once again. Can the Surrey Scorchers take the lead in this one? We have had a number of lead changes. And he misses the second tied game.
Wow.
There's only 1 second differentiation between the shot clock and the scoreboard. Okodo inside, Levi for the lead. Can't get it. Still 5 seconds to go. Lawrence across. Bailey. Money! Elliot Bailey knocking it down from the right-hand side of the 3. It's good to go, Ro.
Wow, 2 errors there from Plymouth. They shot the ball way too early. There was 6 seconds left in the half, and Surrey Scorchers used all of those seconds. Great pass. Bailey stepping into that 3-point shot.
Come on, fella, let's go to the locker room and talk this one out. It's 46-43 the score. The Plymouth City Patriots trail on the road against the Surrey Scorchers. We'll be back right after this. At half-time, the Surrey Scorchers lead 46-43. Elliot Bailey from downtown, 2 minutes 44 on the floor. And he made that 3 count at a pivotal moment in this game. My name is Ty Hadja alongside Anthony Rowe. And we knew this was going to be close, but we didn't know how close it was going to be.
No, this is building up to be a really close second half as well. I like what both teams are doing as well. You can see it's a little bit of desperation as the game grows a little bit longer, but it's those mental errors that the way Plymouth finished that half, those are the things that can be the difference between you winning and losing. They shot the ball too early, 6 seconds remaining, and then Scorchers were able to get that good look leading into the half.
Well, let's take a look at some of the statistical analysis around that one, the half-time stats for you, Ro.
Wow, it's been all even on the battle of the boards. We said the big guys were going to have a big role, and both of those have played their part. But the three-point shooting from Surrey Scorchers, the volume you can see there, 5 for 14. So not a prolific day so far for them, but they're getting good quality looks.
Well, let's take a look at how this half unfolded. Here's your story of the half, and this game started as it finished with a 3. Josh Steele in the corner. TJ Atwood has been pretty lively in this one. He's got 13 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist row.
Yeah, and that's what they've done a really good job at, I think, Plymouth. They've got good points in the paint, meaning they've got high-quality shots, and in and around the rim, they've used it by ways of Atwell. Here he is on the block there. Good patience. Goes right at Paddy at Wang.
And now Abdul Muhammad, he's chipping in as well. 5 points for him. Josh Steele has been quite quiet in terms of us calling his name out, but he has 5 points, 4 assists to his name. Cam Copeland took a little while to get going. Josh Steele finding Lawrence on the break in transition. Scorchers have capitalized a lot on the mistakes of the Plymouth City Patriots with these transition plays. Jameson, there he is, 11.7 rebounds. Jules Dangakodo floating one over. He had to come into the game as Mason Faulkner went out injured. Quinn Cooper doing what he does from 3. And there is Copeland opening his bank account as well.
And a little bit scrappy here, but sometimes fortune favors the brave, and Jameson gets to clean that one up. This was a great play here. Losi Dusha, who's been pulling the strings here, and Levi able to finish. And this is something that Surrey Scorchers are going to have to mitigate, those points in the paint. Plymouth have done an excellent job of just attacking.
Well, it is a close game, and it's going to be an enjoyable second half. 46-43 is the scores on the doors in this one. Well, what are you expecting from this second half?
Well, I think much of the same, and I think it's the whichever team is able to just tune up the approach, both ends of the floor, because there's been mental errors on the defensive end. So whichever team is able to again clean that up, they're going to put themselves in a really good position heading into this fourth quarter.
This is the busiest schedule this week in the British Basketball League Championship, 9 games. So let's take a look at 2 of them that's happened recently. We're going to look at Leicester taking on the Surrey Scorchers coming up next. Then after that, should I say, Leicester taking on the Plymouth City Patriots. And then coming up after that, we will see the Battle of the North to find out who was the king of the North. The Newcastle Eagles took on the Caledonia Gladiators.
Well, Buckets penetrating, going in with a reverse layup, and as the name implies, Teddy Buckets Allen getting going early. This is a penetration, finding LVC Dusha. He'll fire from 3. This one's up and nothing but net. Atwood with a rebound. Plymouth trying to extend the lead. Well, no look pass, finding Spencer Levi. What a dime! Well, Buckets still has it alive, and somehow, someway, Teddy Buckets Allen gets it to drop. Right back over. Both teams falter while he goes in and throws it down. Buckets goes in. You gotta be kidding me. Teddy Buckets. Looking to isolate now. Turns it over. Holmes comes up with it, followed by Wiley. Wiley's not gonna take his shots. Holmes throws it down with 2 hands. He goes up. Whoa. Well, Buckets give it go, going in and making it look B-E-A, beautiful basketball by Teddy Buckets. Leicester leading by 4. Holmes going in, too big, too strong, and simply just too good. Gonna have to isolate. Copeland nowhere to go.
Well,
Well, that's close.
he was very close to a travel as well.
Well, they got numbers now, 3-on-1. Look out below as the alley-oop is connected. LVC coming off one screen. There's the alley. Oh, baby! What a play. Oh, Dusha turns it over. Buckets has got a wide open. Oh, here comes Teddy Buckets in with a layup. Joe Hart penetrates, finds Mason Faulkner. Wiley struggled from the perimeter. This time he knocks it down. Beating Manchester on the road. Just gave him a glimmer of hope as Atwood goes back door. Beautiful pass, beautiful cut. Buckets off one screen. Finds Myron Thomas, gets the ad one. He's going to the free throw line. 2-0 against the Plymouth City Patriots this season in the British Basketball League. Thomas deep three. Good night to everybody in the city of Leicester. Big time play. And in the end, Leicester Riders win this one, 102-81 against the Plymouth City Patriots.
Defoe, why not? Oh, he's seen it. He's seen it tonight, and he's on fire. 3 in a row.
What are you lying, Tom?
Beautiful pass to Onwas, cutting on the baseline. Poaches it out of the air, and he's going to get out the other end. Can't finish it. Wow. Back and forth they go, and it is in the end. Jordan Johnson, who started all that chaos, ends up with a bucket. Look at the defense crashing. The blue jerseys just crushing the inside. Nice touch pass there, up and under, and a nice finish from Malcolm Delpeche. On cue.
There he is, the Czech Republic international.
Mike Bothwell going to the left hand as he slices down the baseline, and we are back to a 1-point ball game. 4:40 to play in the third. Deep range three coming. How about Ricky McGill from deep range, the pride of Spring Valley, New York. Johnson, the quick first step, drives again. This time he's fouled in the act, and he'll get the and one. That was a good pass.
It was indeed.
Oh, nice layup. Cuts through and gets it to fall.
Moore Jr. that gets an easy slam.
Clifton Moore Jr. pulled a Georgetown right there as he gave it to the wrong man, and Darius Defoe, you got to feed the big man if he's going to run. Palizza time.
Wow, well, you called it.
I'm telling you.
You were asking where he was.
Where is Palizza? Darius Defoe thought about the reverse, pulled it back out. Ricky McGill. There you go. Ian McDonald, John Paul Heron, and Matt Lloyd have had enough of Gareth Murray for tonight. And I think Gareth Murray may get an early start on the change to go to the locker room as he has been assessed a second technical foul. Final 3 seconds tick away. Who had the better cameo in that promo? And a shot at the buzzer, and they're going to count it. What a show it was down the stretch. It was the Newcastle Eagles 105-93.
Half-time is just around the corner in terms of we're going to restart the half. Coming around the corner, 46-43 the score. The Surrey Scorchers in the lead against the Plymouth City Patriots. Coach Paul James are trailing by 3 right now, and he also has the worry of Mason Faulkner being injured in the first half as well. And the Surrey Scorchers and Lloyd Garner will be thinking, how can they pull away from this team? Right now, the Surrey Scorchers are having their final team talk. Ro, what do you think's being said there?
Well, they're going to want to look after the basketball. You know, I think Surrey Scorchers have done a relatively good job sharing the ball, but it's come at a cost. 10 turnovers for them at half-time. So I think Lloyd Gardner will want to clean things up there. And then again, more resistance on the defensive end.
That is the vocal tones of Anthony Rowe, my co-commentator for today. He's had a back-to-back himself. You've done a Plymouth City Patriots. You played a game last night, played a game again today. Well, should I say commentator game last night, commentator game today.
That's it. Thankfully, it's not the knees that are at the test here. It's the vocals, you know?
Yeah, and you know, I got the secret strepsils for you, my friend.
You do.
There are other lozenges available for those who are interested. Right, let's get into this action then. 46-43, three-point game. Can the Surrey Scorchers do this, or with the Plymouth City Patriots steal a win on the road in a double-header? There's a nice rebound as our wants-to-watch matchup between Saquon Jameson and Spencer Levi. The two players having a strong row in today's game as Wiley puts that one up, rebounded by Wang. Mohammed, corner, Robinson for 3.
Wow, good quality look again from Surrey Scorchers. We've seen that extra pass there, and Justin Robinson knocks that one down with ease to extend this to 6.
Foul is called here now. It's Justin Robinson and Dusha talking it up. And that's what we like to see. These two guys, they've known each other for years. They've played against each other for years. I'm sure they keep it on the court.
That's a big homecoming as well from Avicii. Dusha's played for a number of different clubs in British Basketball League, but you'll remember his time at Surrey Scorchers. Played here a couple seasons.
Down low, Wiley. That is a hit to the head there, the referee signaling. Foul called, and that'll be on Jameson. Jameson now has picked up his first personal foul of the game.
That's good news as well for him, staying out of foul trouble.
Levi was trying to finish up there, but Wiley goes for the chance at 2. And Dusha and Robinson are talking it out, and a warning now being given by the official Tahir Akar. And a technical foul has been given to Avicii Dusha. And an extra 1 shot for the Surrey Scorchers. You know, in that situation, if you're going to give it to one, you've got to give it to the other. They're both talking. You know, we can't really see or hear what's been said. Now, adding fuel to the fire here. The referees are going to conversate on the opposite side, whilst the official Dan Cox will get ready to tee up Justin Robinson for his free throw. And he goes to the line. It's not what you need.
No, especially when you're the road team trying to claw your way back into a game. And I'm sure they were warned as well multiple times. You saw the referees come in between them and give them a warning, but it continued, and it results in a technical foul.
And a free throw. Now Wiley, chance to claw a couple of points back. Interestingly, Mason Faulkner actually hasn't made it back to the Plymouth City bench. Maybe he's getting changed now. He went down injured earlier on in this game. As Wiley makes that 5-point ball game once again. Here's Robinson. Wang. To work on Wiley, moves the ball back out to Robinson. Blocked away by Wiley. Atwood trying to find Dusha in transition. Somehow it gets to him. Atwood telling Levi to get out of the way. Let me have this matchup. Mohammed, may we have this dance in the paint. The foul is called.
I love that. Great direction there from TJ Atwood, as you called it. To here, he literally waves his player through, and this is the play before. Excellent defensive stance here from Wiley. You see him moving his feet there. That's what's getting him in that position to block the shot.
Here is the staggered action to find Joe Hart for mid-range. Efficient.
Yeah, we don't often see him take that shot. It's usually from beyond the perimeter, but look really comfortable. Again, it's coming off that screen. He loves coming off that screen and curling into that jump shot.
Josh Steele back out to Robinson. He's going to fire up another three, and that's his third triple of the game. Justin Robinson.
Goodness me, Justin Robinson just effortlessly. They're 7 for 16 now from beyond the three-point line.
And he's 100% from behind the arc himself. Wiley spills possession, and it will somehow stay with the Plymouth City Patriots. Dusha on the baseline. There's a nice cut there for Wiley to finish for two.
He's so good in there. He's strong, he's athletic. Nice finish there from Wiley.
Wang. Steele, catch and shoot. As Hart looks to fire one up with the pump fake, but ends up moving the ball to Wiley, fading away. Joe Hart almost claimed that rebound. Now 3 versus 1 in transition, and that pass is behind Steele.
I don't like that though as well. It was a little bit too casual for me from Wang. The pass wasn't great, but Wang, if he doesn't just go for that from one hand, I think he can capture that and bring it in.
Dusha. Levi, handoff to Dusha. Stolen away now, and that's another turnover, and the foul is called. So Atwood hits the deck.
Well, he was the last player they wanted to see on the floor. It's a good steal, good anticipation there from Justin Robinson, but it wasn't the right play to try and thread that ball through. Results in a turnover and a foul.
I believe that is his 4th personal foul, Abdul Mohammed.
Worryingly for Surrey as well, at 4 team fouls. Get to 5, there's still 7 minutes to play in this quarter.
Hart misses that one. Robinson. Surrey have numbers again. Steele back out to Robinson. Wang. Bailey was waiting, but that's a beautiful bounce pass inside to Jamison, who finishes at the rim.
Great penetration there. Levi's had to come over and help, but Jamison hasn't just stood there, he's moved. Good cut on the baseline to get that open layup.
Dusha. Outward. Uses the screen from Levi. Under pressure immediately by the Scorchers. Hart. On the buzzer, Joe Hart beating the shot clock. Click, click, bang.
Wow, that's a big play there from Joe Hart, who seems to be growing in confidence as this game goes on. Plymouth still there and thereabouts to here.
Bailey, he looks to get his 2nd triple of the game. Of course, we finished the half with him making a 3. Outward, inside. Wiley. Hart's just roaming around the perimeter. And a blocking foul is called. What's your thoughts on that, Ron?
Wow, I thought he got there a little bit too late, and again, concerningly now for Surrey Scorchers, they are in the bonus. 5 team fouls, so every single foul thereafter, Plymouth are going to find themselves a trip to the free throw line and an ability to put points on the board. We've still got 5:41 left to play in this 3rd quarter. A lot of time there to be in the bonus.
First is good. Jacob Wiley this season. Just over 50% from the free throw line.
Oh, he's shot well today from the free throw line, isn't he? Perfect.
Free throws win games, Ro.
Yeah, perfect. 8 for 8 today from the free throw line for Jacob Wiley.
Both teams shooting particularly well. 85% for Plymouth there, and 80% for the Scorchers. It's Robinson. Gets the handoff from Jameson. Skip a pass across to Bailey. Lawrence now is going to fire up a three, front of the rim. Offensive rebound, Lawrence inside. Jameson left hand. And overpowered. Wiley now, and a blocking foul called. Will the basket count? The basket is good.
Oh, wow. That's the second one that goes against Bailey as well. Wiley's trying to go away. You can see Bailey's still moving. His hands are up. So from waist up, it looks like it's okay, but he's still coming over. He's late again. And Wiley has the strength and the focus to remain on the play and finish it.
Or can he remain? Perfect on the free throw line. Well, it's one away from being perfect, I believe. He is 8 for 9 on the line. Cooper, pump fake, sidestep, three ball. No good this time. Copeland slips over, foul is called.
This is where it can really hurt you. Look how far away that foul is from the basket. But because they're in the bonus, Plymouth are going to get more opportunities to earn points at the free throw line.
And more basketball yet to come. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with you right after this. Coach Lloyd Garner, the commander. The Surrey Scorchers, his team trailed by 1, 4:43 on the clock. Copeland is on the free throw line after the foul from Robinson beyond the perimeter. Team foul trouble now for the Surrey Scorchers with lots of basketball left to play in the third quarter. And Rowe, it's a problem for them.
Yeah, and it has been. You've seen those ticky-tack fouls now. And if Plymouth can continue to shoot well from the free throw line, of course they're going to put themselves in a favourable position. But if they're going to waste those opportunities as they're splitting the free throw there, then this could be a long old quarter.
Lawrence, pick and roll action with Jameson. He just uses brute strength to go through Wiley.
He really did. That's the big man playing like a big man there. 15 points personal now to go with his 7 rebounds for Jameson.
Skipped across to Atwood. Hand off now. Straight back to him. TJ Atwood. Great move to the rack.
He's such a professional, and I think even with him that he's been complimented by his coach Paul James as well, that he's been a joy to coach this year. So he's someone that it's good to be, good to be in the locker room, but also so productive on court. It's TJ Atwood.
Foul called. And 2 shots to come now. Andrew Lawrence just hovering around the free throw line. It's very stop-start now. This third quarter doesn't really allow you to get a flow in your game.
No, it doesn't, and at the moment it's favouring the Plymouth City Patriots because they were able to disrupt the flow of the game. Because you remember the first half, the tempo was higher. Surrey Scorchers were getting those open corner 3 balls or getting the transitions, but now it seems to be a little bit more of a dogfight, a little bit more of a scrap, which is, well, so far in this quarter, it's favouring Plymouth.
Jules Dangakoto controlling possession. Yeah, what do you say? Who? Dangakoto, and that's turnover. Not what they need. Throws it right out of bounds.
The turnover number 10 now for Plymouth City Patriots.
Terrell Green checking back into the game. 59-59. Wang. Lawrence coming off the staggered action on the right-hand side of the floor. Goes downhill, kicks out to Wang. Penetrating in the paint. Nice touch pass. Great play this. Quinn Cooper. That is superb.
It's beautiful because it's not just passing, it's also the penetration that gets the defense to shift and commit.
Joe Hart tries to hit right back with a triple of his own.
And that's the contrast there. The Plymouth 3 was so much different. You see the ball movement, the penetration from Surrey Scorchers. It's just really one pass shot there, and it's contested for Joe Hart, so a lot more difficult shot to knock down.
Quinn Cooper, he tries to get the quick release to go. His shot's contested. Atwood across to Green. Green firing up once again. One pass, one shot, but it works for him.
Goodness me. Well, he's one of the guys in the league where you think bad shot, and then you're like, no, that was a pretty good one, and just instant offense for him.
That's his first triple, and there's another response from behind the arc. We're going to have a shootout.
Well, yes, we are, and it's Bailey, the guy that hit the big one at the end of the first half. He gets the time and space to knock down his second three-pointer of today.
Well, let's take a look at this then. Here's that play. So the penetration from Wang, tip pass out to Cooper, boom. Then Terrell Green, contested catch and shoot. Elliot Bailey in transition, triple, and Rowe wish he could take that shot. I've got the green light for it every game. I'm not sure you would get that green light.
I would not know. I was more of a points in the paint type of guy, you know?
But has there ever been a moment when you were trailing the play and you've just stepped up to the three-point line that you called, I can't not take this shot?
Yeah, no, I've done it, and you know, when you miss it, you see the hands on the head from the coach, like you've just done the worst thing in the world. But I've made a couple, and you know, you always like to.
Yeah, you got to take your chances. Josh Sharma's a bit like that at the moment as well. He really screams at his coach when he makes that shot. It's a thing. And Mo Walker's really good at making that 1-3 per game green light. He has for that as well.
Well, the modern game as well. It's a lot more common now for 1 through 5 to be able to shoot from the perimeter. Back in my day, I say, you know, it wasn't the case. It was just that, you know, a lot more. You'd look for your high percentage shots in and around the rim, and the 5-man, you know, really didn't ordinarily shoot the ball. But now we see stretch 4, stretch 5s, and the game is well, you know, the modern day basketball is still about
Skylar White
three-pointers.
is the definition of a stretch 5. That's
Well, we're going to see him later.
Yeah, we're going to see him later. Make sure you check that out live. Bristol Flyers taking on the Cheshire Phoenix. It's going to be a great game. You ain't going to miss that one. 8 o'clock right up after this one. Right, let's get back into the action here then. Time call back in. 2 minutes 30 on it. Dangakoto going downhill. Ball out to Joe Hart, and that one rattles in. Another triple for the Patriots. That's 4 back-to-back threes.
Goodness, I mean, it seemed to come off his hand a little bit odd. It's like he curled it in.
Quinn Cooper steps out of bounds there.
Wow, 9 for 23 for Surrey. You see the volume against double the amount of shots almost that Plymouth put up.
That's when they're second in the league for made 3-point shots. You know, they make 10. Obviously, they're behind Cheshire this season, who also get up a ton of shots. If you don't take it, you got no chance of making it. And that's the principle that this team's living by. And nice hands there, Jameson, that's beautiful. And he tries to draw the foul against Copeland, and instead the foul will be called against him.
And it's a bad foul as well. You're so far away from your own basket. Great anticipation here from Jameson, and I think he just tries to do too much here, a little bit clever. Instead, you just want to put your head down and get to that rim as a big man. And the foul there, what it does is it puts Terrell Green on the line here. Again, no time wasted. Opportunity for them now to extend their lead.
And he is a 70% free throw shooter.
Well, he's a player, again, that they joined relatively late, but he's got good experience, played in Sweden, Finland, Canada, Hungary, as well as in the British Basketball League previously for the now Caledonia Gladiators. So he's someone that, you know, the occasion, you know, doesn't faze him. There's no bad shot for him, is there, or no shot that's inappropriate.
Bailey, nice pump fake from Bailey to the corner. Teo was waiting, hands up. Can't quite find the target.
Plymouth dodged the bullet there. Teo Ogundenbe loves that spot in this very place. He's played here for long enough. Illustrious British Basketball League career for the veteran.
Foul called. It looks like the ball's going to go the other way. Foul was actually called on Terrell Green. Paddy Wang. Physical. Let's see this here. So there, he's just trying to post up, leaning back. It's a foul, but it's a little bit of a no call for me,
yeah,
really.
You don't see those a lot, do you? You don't see those get called a lot. But...
Wang. Foul called. This time on number 15, Atwood. TJ Atwood is on his second personal foul. He's got 15 points, 5 rebounds in this game, TJ Atwood. As play resumes, here's another foul being called. Jules Dangakodo this time. That's his second personal. Referees balancing up the team foul count.
Well, then, we played on the Leicester Riders teams. Our teams were, you know, notoriously known for our defense, and, you know, a foul like that would absolutely send our coach Rob Paternoster ballistic. It's a bad foul. It's a nothing foul, but what it does is it puts you in the bonus, and Andrew Lawrence, now a good free throw shooter, is going to have an opportunity to tie the game up. And these are the things that, again, it's the difference between winning and losing. It's a lot harder than it looks as well, you know, when you're fatigued and you're trying to get every ounce of oxygen in your body to process what's going to happen next, but you've got to pay attention to the details.
11.6 assists for Andrew Lawrence in this game as Green follows that one up. These teams are still going blow for blow. Plymouth back in the lead, 69-67.
I love this fixture to hear. I'm sad we're not going to see it again. This is the 4th and final fixture.
Oh, Teo Ogundenbe puts the defender on his ice.
A little smile there from Jules Dangakodo, who played at Surrey Scorchers as well. And Teo Ogundenbe. Well, the finish wasn't there, but that first step, the quickness certainly was. But again, he'll get a trip to the free throw line now.
And I'm sure that's where he likes to shoot his shots from these days as he comes towards the end of his career. Easy ones.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's had to evolve and adapt his own game as well. I remember playing against him in that 2009-10 season, I think the first year I played against him, and he was all athletic. He couldn't shoot the ball particularly well. And what he's done is he's adapted, his basketball IQ's improved, and his shot as well, he's so much more consistent.
Atwood fires up a triple. Rebound for Teo.
Wow, showing us what else. He's still got the athleticism there to go up and grab that one out of the sky.
Lawrence. Telling everybody, get out my way. It's about time to go one-on-one. And there's that foul. He knew. They're in team foul trouble. Clear out. Let me go downhill. I'm going to get the contact. If I make it, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go to the line. There is the foul. Beyond. Copeland swiped down first.
He's done an excellent job at that today, Andrew Lawrence. His first 6 points were all attacking the rim. He's just got that thing about him today where he's in the mood, he's got good energy. Again, you forget how successful his career was. He's been plagued by injuries.
Well, the clock winds down here at the end of the third. Dangakodo just misses that one. Head down, and he's okay, I believe. But this game is far from over. These two teams are very close to one another, and there's lots of basketball left to be played. The fourth and final quarter coming up straight after the break. Head coach Paul James, he's in with a chance of taking a steal on the road against the Surrey Scorchers. As the Plymouth City Patriots will start with possession here in the fourth and final quarter. TJ Atwood back to basket, bounces off the back of the eye and into the hands of Josh Steele. If you've just joined us, my name is Ty Hadja alongside Anthony Rowe, taking you through this contest. Final contest of the season between these two teams in championship action, as Robinson throws that one up. Green, catch and shoot again. No good for him this time.
Oh, both teams a little tentative here. First minute of the fourth quarter. It's punch or be punched.
Lawrence, that's deflected by Green. Tries to keep it in play, but just has his foot on the line, and the Surrey Scorchers just about the fans keeping Green in play. Save him from falling to the floor. Contingency in the top left corner of your screen of Plymouth City Patriots fans. There were some fans also yesterday in Leicester as well. Great support on the road for them. Robinson. Okadengbi. Fading away, Ogdenby. Oh, an offensive foul called. Wow. On Ogdenby this time.
I can only imagine that was maybe the hook there. Hard to see.
Referee did signal with the hooking action.
Oh, well, I assume I was right then.
Yeah, you were correct, Brother Rowe. Copeland follows it up and a foul is called. 2 shots to come for him. He's a little frustrated. His efficiency today hasn't been particularly great. He's made 2 field goals. He can't quite get himself going, the new addition, or should I say the most recent addition for the Plymouth City Patriots. He goes to the free throw line now, chance to put 2 more on the board, and a chance for another lead change in this game.
Well, he's clearly got talent, doesn't he? And sometimes it's hard when you're the last player to come in as well. He's essentially a rookie as well. He's played his college basketball at Austin Peay University. Was in Portugal earlier this year before transferring over to the Plymouth City Patriots. But it's a case now of how quickly will it take him now to get accustomed and settled in and start producing on a consistent basis.
Lawrence, Euro step, finish off the glass.
Wow, it's just so crafty. And he's done such a good job at that today. He's driving straight in the heart of that Plymouth defense.
An interception here now. Lawrence. Ogdenby, the dump pass to find Bailey. Kick ball violation, and the Plymouth Patriots are not happy with that call at all. And I've never seen such a contest, and it has been overturned, and Plymouth will get it back.
I like that, and I like that the referee isn't so, oh yeah, it's not even close to being a kickball, is it? Good anticipation, good hands there from Green, and good job from the referees as well. I like that. Collaboration there results in the right call.
Accepting when you made a mistake.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard to do as a human being, huh?
Yeah, it's a great trait to have. We all make mistakes. And here is Hart. And now, there's a mistake as the Surrey Scorchers get the ball back. There's been a bunch of turnovers in this game.
Yeah, there has.
15, or in fact, 15 turnovers for the Surrey Scorchers, and I believe that's 13 turnovers for the Plymouth City, 14 turnovers for the Plymouth City Patriots. That's a total of 30 turnovers in a game.
Yeah, I mean, these two teams they're not particularly great at looking after the ball, basketball. Plymouth have 15 turnovers a game, and Surrey is 14.4. But still a lot to play in this game.
Well, they give each other points off it, both in double digits in regards to that. 17 points off turnovers for the Patriots, 13 points off turnovers for the Scorchers. Basically handing points to your opponent. Copeland fires up a 3. He's getting himself going now, Anthony Rowe. This is what we want to see. This kind of finish to this game. Can the Plymouth City Patriots take a win of the Surrey Scorchers?
Wow, the confidence there to step into that one and knock it down.
Abdul Mohammed. Offensive rebound fouled, and TJ Atwood will hold his hand up for that.
Yeah, good foul there. I like that one because it was going to be a layup. And look at this one, the play before Copeland. Boom. Rookie from Douglasville, Georgia.
Well, I love the cameraman must be a Plymouth City fan. Zoom straight into the Surrey Scorchers with all stunned looks on their faces, just no emotion but disappointment. And there's the Plymouth City Patriots fans in your top left of the screen, trying to put off Abdul Mohammed on the free throw line. They've been loud, they're shaking barriers, they've got their little, what do you call those things there? I can't remember what you call them.
Cowbells? Are they cowbells?
They are called, no, the clapping balloon sticks. They're called sticks, bang sticks.
Clapping balloon sticks, that's exactly what they're called here.
We got there in the end. You could probably buy it from some sort of terrible online cheap manufacturer somewhere. But listen, it makes noise, it brings atmosphere. That's what you want in the games. Here's Padilla Wang now, swiped away from Joe Hart. That's great defense. Cam Copeland in transition, punching the play, and all of a a sudden, this game has shown us some energy. This is what we've needed from the beginning. Or it's the coffee kicking in, one of those two. Here's Josh Steele.
The elevation there from Copeland, he barely caught the ball. And next thing you know, he was flying towards the rim. Wow.
Here is that jab. Look at this hand. Steal from Joe Hart. Atwood, get it ahead. Copeland, boom.
Oh, wow. Very good play. The open floor.
He's needed these final few minutes. He heard your point about consistency, Rowe. That's what he said. And all of a sudden, he's like, I'm going to show this Anthony Rowe guy. I'm going to show him.
Well, he certainly did on that play. Copeland, 13 points personal now for him, and he's taken some difficult shots today.
Substitution now. Josh Steele heading to the bench. Can Cooper into the game. Just under 6 minutes to play here in the fourth. Robinson, Jameson, bully ball all the way to the rack.
And that's a good source of offense. You'd want to utilize Jameson now down the stretch. 17 points personal for him, and he does it in an efficient manner. 8 for 13 from the field.
One rebound off a double-double. Dusha to the corner. Copeland, smart decision to kick it back out. Catches it back. Oh, he's playing with Robinson there. Just loses the feel and turn it over. He had Justin Robinson. His back was turned, Robinson. That was your chance. And then unfortunately turned the ball over.
It's a very rookie-like play, isn't it? That trying to create something out of nothing and do that tad step too far. Results in a turnover.
Big shout out to all our viewers on the TikTok and also live on Twitch as well. You can catch the British Basketball League on many, many platforms. As Justin Robinson knocks down the two to give Surrey the lead now. Dusha curling off. Now double team there, hard hedge from Jameson. He gets back inside to try and find the rebound. Green kind of floats that into Atwood, and Atwood had to think quick there.
Nice play. Just sort of threw it up in the vicinity of Atwood, and Atwood's able to catch, rearrange, and finish.
True athleticism. Wang. He's been relatively quiet, Padilla Wang, in this game.
Yeah, he has, which is uncharacteristic of him.
Joe Hart, nice bounce pass to find Dusha on the baseline, and a travel violation called. And we're going to have a quick break now. It's a tied game. Don't go anywhere. This is the place to be. Let's see you very shortly. This is it. Just in the break. Technical foul given out to Padilla Wang. Coach Lloyd Garner got to get the troops in line. Paul James, he's fighting for his life on the road. And they need a victory, the Plymouth City Patriots. And here is the free throw as a result of the technical foul given to Padilla Wang. TJ Atwood will start this remaining 4 minutes and 25 with a chance to give Plymouth the slight advantage by 1 point and take his tally. Oh, so close to 18 points per. So he ruined my line there, Ro. He needed to make that free throw. Well, here come the Surrey Scorchers then, all square. Let us know which way you think this game is going to go in the YouTube comments, live on TikTok and on Twitch. Let us know your thoughts, and also start thinking in the back of your minds about the MVP. Who's going to be the player of the game? We want to know your thoughts here at the British Basketball League. Wang. Kicked it out. Nice ball rotation. Justin Robinson. He takes them and he makes them. Justin Robinson is 4 for 5 from behind the arc.
Wow. And that's all started from Wang there, penetrating to in the middle of the key, excuse me, and then that pass, the extra pass, which gets Robinson an open three.
As you know, more often or not in this game, Plymouth City Patriots have found a way to respond to the triples. And there is Wiley beating the buzzer. Wow, look at that.
That was good defense as well, just better offense. Jacob Wiley with a tough shot off the glass.
Robinson going downhill, kicked out again. Mohammed for 3. And he'll make that triple now.
Abdul Mohammed coming out of nowhere. He's a player that's struggled to get into this game. He's been in foul trouble. But that is a big one.
Wiley, right hand, no good. Gets the offensive rebound and a foul is called. Where is that foul going to go? It's on the floor.
It was the reaction there from Mohammed too, and Jameson's just trying to calm his teammate down to stop, prevent another technical.
And there's a foul called on number 5, Jameson. Substitution now, Hart heads to the bench. And Copeland will check in. End line possession now for the Patriots. Little box set up here. Fundamentals of baseline inbounding. Let's see what they get. Green, catch and shoot. That's way off. Ball moving forward. Little bit. Oh, that's a big foul there. One of the refs gonna call. And he's just calling a normal, regular foul.
Yeah, it was a hard foul, but there was enough intent there to go for the ball. Yeah, getting a hard one, but he even hits the ball. He just goes through the player.
2 shots to come. And you can tell what era of basketball Road comes from if you call that a bit of intent. I don't mind it. Physical. Look, yeah, you're not gonna let him score the ball. You want to foul him so that he doesn't have the chance to score the ball. Put him on the line, make him earn it. And Plymouth have got fouls to give right now as we get towards the business end of the game. Mohammed makes the second of those 2. It's 5 points. That's the difference. But we've seen that lead go away and go to the other team and come back, and the game's tied again. This game, it's been fun to watch.
They're all fun to watch to hear. This matchup is fantastic.
Oh, inside Atwood. You scared me there, Ro. It is Grease.
Sorry.
Floats it in for 2.
Terrell Green there showing us that he's took a couple to contested 3-point shots, but this time gets that dribble inside, an easier shot. Nice finish.
Robinson. Nice pass out there. Mohammed again for 3. Bobbles over Jameson. There he is. That's the double-double and 19 points personal for Jameson.
Wow, it's a big one, isn't it? And you know that it was coming. He's been doing it all season.
Plymouth need to counter now. Just looks like you can see the tired legs. Nice work from Atwood. Get your hands off me, Robinson. The spin, Atwood. And there's the foul called on the floor. Enough to send him to the free throw line, Atwood. That was smart from him.
Yeah, it's good play from him. I really like the way he plays. He's physical, he's determined. He's fouled a couple times there, but it's controlled aggression. You can see he's not losing his way. And look at this, Jameson, just a man at work there. It looks like he come up to a little grimace there from that rebound putback. But he's just playing really good basketball at the moment. 20 and 10 last game out. He's got 19 and 10 now.
Atwood's just missed that free throw. These are the ones you've got to take these opportunities here. He's missed both of these free throws, Antro.
Yeah, huge misses there. As time ticks and the deficit is 5 now for Plymouth.
They need a stop here. Nice hands. He's making up for his mistakes. TJ Atwood to the right hand, and the bucket is good. And one, TJ Atwood.
Incredible. You know the foot speed wasn't there. Paddy Wang is a quicker player, but Atwood sort of comes in front of him. And the contacts initiate that. Here is the steal. Great hands from Atwood, who's out to the races, but Paddy Wang, they're the quicker player, but can't get in front of him. And they sort of seem to get tangled. The contacts on the legs, I think. But that's a difficult shot to finish because his body is sort of...
Yeah, he loses balance.
Yeah.
He's swayed to the right, but if anybody can show the athleticism to finish that, it's TJ Atwood. And now he's got 19 points of his own.
This time he makes the free throw.
That makes this a 2-point ball game once again. You're Plymouth boys.
They're battling away. Remember, they had a fixture just yesterday, less than 24 hours ago.
Robinson, touch pass, that same touch pass from Lawrence again, and Abdul Mohammed, little sign to the opposing bench there, saying it's not going to be that easy, fellas. Not while we're around. Abdul Mohammed from the corner knocks down the 3, 1 minute, 7 seconds on the clock, 5-point game. Robinson, check this out, little touch pass from Lawrence, he does it again. Mohammed does all the time in the world, nothing but net, nothing but strings.
It's just beautiful basketball, isn't it? The penetration there, the extra pass. Andrew Lawrence as well. He's really quietly went, well, I say quietly, he's efficiently went about his business. 15 points for him. That was his 7th assist as well. And credit to Mohammed as well. He's had one of these games where he's in and out, but he's knocked down another big 3.
We're going to see if we can try and listen into here to call Coach Paul James. Wonder what he is saying right there at row.
Well, there's a lot of direction there on the whiteboard, so he's drawing up some plays here for the offense.
And these guys, you can see, hunched over, sweating profusely, breathing hard. These are the moments you train for, Anthony Rowe. You got to dig deep. Is it in your character? Do you have the vitamins and the minerals to make the plays to win the game?
Well, you set the scenes here, and I'm really intrigued to see how this plays out, because you're right, it's really quite difficult to be able to execute, again, especially when fatigue sets in, and that's physiologically and psychologically.
Some big words there, Anthony Rowe, to finish off that sentence. 1 minute, 7 seconds on the clock. And here is Dusha. Oh, catch and shoot, nice play, come on, get the finish. Rebound for Mohammed now.
Yeah.
Don't really want to foul.
Looked like the execution was there, just didn't hit the shot.
This looks like Surrey are on course to do the clean sweep of the Patriots right now. Robinson, clock winding down, Mohammed, baseline, reverse, Abdul Mohammed's the man of the moment in the 4th quarter. This kid wants to take his friend's shoe off. What's going on?
Well, they're taking the shoes off of Mohammed because that was a superb baseline drive, reverse layup, another dagger from him.
And a foul is called here as Dusha drives to the basket. Let's take a quick look at that. Here he is, up, reverse that, bucket is good, silence the Patriot fans.
He's done so well there because he's given up that 3-point shot. Sometimes it's easy to fall in love when you've made the... And there's the guy trying to take his shoe off. Appreciation for Mohammed's drive.
Get him to sign my shoe, which is not unheard of.
No.
All these kids come, anything they can get signed at the games, they'll try and do it. I remember actually getting a pretty strict directive from some the management team that please don't let kids sign different clothing pieces because their parents might not give them permission. Well, we're coming up to that point player of the game. We'll find out who Ant Rose player of the game will be shortly. Let us know your last chance in the comments. And there is Green. Little side touch on his foot to kick that out. Green Surrey now telling his teammates, come forward. Let's put the pressure on Surrey and deny the pass, take away any easy opportunities to inbound the ball. It's still within touching distance, this row. 28.8 seconds is a ton of time. Quinn Cooper's checked into the game now.
Oh yeah, plenty of time here to change the fortunes of this game.
Ball in. Cooper, he's going to try and run this clock out as much as he can. It doesn't look like Patriots want a foul here. Wiley, let's double team here. Can they get a steal? Yes, they can get a steal. Ball pushed forward here. Dusha hands it off. Wiley, two-handed jam. 12.5 on the clock. The buzzer will sound because the timeout will be called.
Wow. They didn't want to foul. They trusted their defense, and boy, did it pay off. They sent it like a triple team towards Lawrence there, who tried to get out of the trap but couldn't. Look at this, double team there, and pass wasn't there. Nice pass as well from Bell. Sensible decision from LVC Dusha, and Wiley skies
they had
to the rim.
options here, really. If Atwood stayed on the three-point line, he could have skipped it across for a chance at a three-point attempt. But I think, you know, the wise thing, let's just get 2 points on the board, bring them within that three-point distance. Lloyd Gardner now, he's going to try and draw a play to slow the things down and try and get his best free throw shooter with his hands on the ball. So when that foul comes, then he can put them on the line.
That's it, but Surrey have to inbound the ball, and you know, we've seen clubs really struggle with this over the years. Only 12 seconds left, so Plymouth will really be aggressive with it.
Well, if this is exciting for you, we've got more excitement coming. Live on the British Basketball League YouTube channel and on Fubo for our viewers in North America. The Bristol Flyers taking on the Cheshire Phoenix. That is a game not to be missed. The trophy champions will be looking to continue their marvellous form in the British Basketball League Championship, and the Bristol Flyers will be looking to make a good account of themselves. Surrey Scorchers ball. Now, Plymouth, quick foul means that you send them to the line, and yeah, you know, you've stopped the clock, but it's becoming a two-possession game again. What you really, really want now is to be as tight as anything. And they're leaving Saquon Jameson wide open here.
Well, they want him to catch the ball so they can foul him.
Oh, a slip there for Atwood, and there's the foul. They get the ball to Cooper, and they definitely want him on the line.
Yeah.
Now, VC Dusha, fifth and final foul for him. And you know what? I love that he fouled in that situation, because sometimes you can become, you know, a little selfish and not want to foul out the game. You want to take the game-winning shot or whatever. You know, your team needs a foul. It means I'm going to be fouled out the game, but that's the decision I've got to make right here. He did that. Lawrence is trying to get it back in. Oh, they weren't in the bonus. In fact, the team foul troubles are only one foul away now. Apologies for the confusion there.
Hard's trying to do a hard deny here now. Yeah. You don't want anyone to catch the ball besides Jameson. So you'd even double off. Just leave Jameson open.
Making it tough here. Quinn Cooper has got it, holds on tight. And now it's time to go to the free throw line and play the strategic end of a basketball game, Rowe.
Yeah, well, that's the guy you'd want on the line if you're Scorchers. Cooper been brought into this team for his shooting ability.
There's one. And there is... Oh, he's missed the second. 4-point game. Clock winding down. Needs this Copeland. Three's good. Oh, my goodness. Count Copeland. Time is called. 2.7 on the shot, on the clock, should we say. It's a 1-point ball game now.
Wow, the courage, the confidence. We've seen him take so many difficult shots already today, and there's another one. 16 points personal now for Copeland.
Let's take a look at this. Copeland, way downtown from the parking lot, knocks it down. Cooper just had a hand up, didn't want to foul him, of course, and Copeland just strings it. Incredible play from the Plymouth City Patriots. And Coach Lloyd Gardner now, he'll want the same again. He'll want to get his best free throw shooter on the line, but he'll also want to try and run the clock out.
Well, this is where it becomes very difficult now for Plymouth. It's only 2.7 seconds left, so this could be a case now of them just simply running out of time. So you have to go for this deal here now. Yes, of course, once Surrey catch the ball, you'll foul, but the issue you've got is it's just time. You're against the clock.
Can the Plymouth City Patriots pull off the near impossible in this situation? There's odds are stacked against them right now. I just feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes. I just think that something could be around the corner. I could be completely wrong. Could be completely wrong.
You're going to hit us with the lovers all around you next line.
Well, that's a given. But here we go. Let's lock into this play. Andrew Lawrence trying to find the inbound. Gets it to Robinson. The quickest of fouls. 1.6 seconds. That's more than enough time. However, we saw this happen not so long ago. LaQuincy Rideau, riders on their tails against the Cheshire Phoenix in the trophy finals. What does Rideau do? He misses the free throw, the clock expires.
Yeah.
And then there's no chance for you to get that shot. If I'm Justin Robinson, make this, miss the next one. What do you think?
No, I think I think it's a plausible strategy. I think because you're right, if he makes this shot now, Plymouth call a timeout and they've got 1.6 seconds left to inbound the ball from half court.
He's gone for the miss, and that will be the ball game. So Quan Jameson will have a rebound, sneaky rebound onto the end of his tally there to take it to 19.12 rebounds total. But what a way to finish this game between these two teams, battling towards the lower end of the table. The Surrey Scorchers do the clean sweep of the Plymouth City Patriots. What a fantastic game. And that row, who is your player of the game?
Well, it was a tough one. I thought Surrey Scorchers had some really good contributions today. A special mention to Andrew Lawrence, 15 points, 7 assists from him. I thought he was excellent, driving to the rim. But it's Shaquan Jameson. I thought he was excellent. He was that source that they could go to get high percentage shots. 19 points, 12 rebounds. Another massive double-double from the double-double machine.
Wow, what a ball game. Let's take a look at some of his plays today. We spoke about the ones-to-watch battle between him and Spencer Levi. He wasn't just getting rebounds. He wasn't just scoring points. He was assisting the ball as well. In fact, he only had 1 assist, but it was a lovely assist nonetheless.
No, he's just been that consistent pillar for this team as well. And, you know, we've talked about the absence of Jordan Hunt when he went down injured, and he's had to shoulder a lot of the responsibility. There's a new big man coming in now, and you see Tao and Denby get to celebrate with his children, which is a great scene. And you got to remember as well, this Surrey Scorchers team, last year, they were 4-32. This home court seen so many of these close games go the other way. And this has happened not just last year, the year before and the year before that. So Surrey Scorchers have been a program that's not been accustomed to winning. So games like this, that'll put them on 9 wins now, closer to Bristol, Sheffield, all those other teams scrapping for those positions in the playoff. You know, this is a complete U-turn of the Surrey Scorchers organisation.
Full-time stats for you then. Let's take a quick look at those and how the numbers crunch.
Wow, it's, you know, you look at the turnovers. Let's start with the bad stuff. Surrey Scorchers did not look after the basketball very well. They averaged 15, they get 20 today, but it didn't matter because they shot 40% from the three-point line, 12 for 30 shots up. And you can just see Plymouth just they didn't have the volume, but they did shoot well at 40% also.
And there you have the full-time stats. Well, as I mentioned to you, it's the busiest schedule in the British Basketball League Championship so far. 9 games. On Thursday, London Lions took the victory at home against the Sheffield Sharks. On Friday, last night, Riders defeated the Plymouth City Patriots. Newcastle Eagles claimed themselves as King of the North against the Caledonian Gladiators. And now on game 1 of today's 2 fixtures, Surrey Scorchers 93-92 victors against the Plymouth City Patriots. Bristol Flyers take on the Cheshire Phoenix, an almost blockbuster fixture coming up. And on Sunday, there's 4 games. I'll be back in the commentary booth, and we've also got a very special guest. Aaron Rye will also be be joining. He won't be alongside myself, but he'll be joining our commentary team tomorrow, so make sure you tune in. Manchester Giants, 3 o'clock against the Newcastle Eagles. Sheffield Sharks will also tip off at that time against the London Lions. Unfortunately, we won't be able to see that one. And at Bristol Flyers will take on the Surrey Scorchers at 4:30 p.m. and the Caledonia Gladiators at 6 o'clock against the Leicester Riders. Bumper weekend of action. There's the standings then. It's 9-15 record for the Surrey Scorchers. They are only 2 wins away from getting into the mix, or 3 wins away from getting into the mid-table mix to climb up the standings in the playoff race. Things are heating up, Anthony Rowe. And Surrey Scorchers, you couldn't wish for it to happen to a better team or organisation at this moment in time.
No, and you know, Dan Clark, former GB international, is the general manager for Surrey Scorchers. He's been played a pivotal part of changing the fortunes of this organisation around. Bad news today for the Plymouth City Patriots. They've had their struggles this year with injuries and player switches, and what this does now, I think it sends them out on the abyss. I think they're the top 8 for them. It was a stretch anyway, but this was a game they needed to win.
Going out as well
going
in
out
this
today
game
as well. He's a guy that averages 14 points per game, so you know, production being missed there. But you know, what the focus on Surrey Scorchers, you know, they were just excellent today, and what it does now, it really pushes them and propels them, and I think instills confidence in them that they belong in the strong playoff berths.
Well, as mentioned, this is not the end of the action today. We'll be moving on to Bristol Flyers taking on the Cheshire Phoenix. Make sure you join us for that one live on the British Basketball League YouTube channel, live on the British Basketball League TikTok and Twitch page. Thank you very much, and we'll see you very shortly.